صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها. كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير ويأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر وأولئك هم المفلحون. ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم. يوم تبيض وجوه وتسود وجوه. فأما الذين اسودت وجوههم أكفرتم بعد إيمانكم فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون. وأما الذين ابيضت وجوههم ففي رحمة الله هم فيها خالدون. تلك آيات الله نتلوها عليك بالحق وما الله يريد ظلما للعالمين. ولله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإلى الله ترجع الأمور. صدق الله العلي العظيم. I'll just read the translation with permission. Before I read the translation, I just wanted to quickly say 1.7 billion people around the world will say that this is the book of Allah. This is the direct word of Allah. Some others will say that it was a poet that recited these verses all of a sudden when he was 40 years old. And some others would say that it was a wise man that just gave some good advices. But me being among those 1.7 billion Muslims, I'd like to say that regardless of what source these words came from, they are definitely enlightening, and it would be an advice for everyone to just follow the advice that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us in this audio. Salawat. I begin in the name of Allah, the most merciful, most beneficent. O you who believe, fear Allah, as he should be feared, and do not die except in the state of Islam, in the state of complete submission to Allah. And hold fast altogether by the rope of which stretches out for you. And be not divided amongst yourselves. And remember with gratitude Allah's favor on you. For you were enemies, and he joined your hearts in love, so that by his grace you became brethren. And you were on the brink of the pit of fire, and he saved you from it. Thus Allah makes his signs clear to you, that you may be guided. Let there rise out of you a band of people inviting to all that is good, and enjoining what is right, and forbidding what is wrong. They are the ones to attain felicity. Be not like those who are divided amongst themselves, and fall into disputations after receiving clear signs. For them is a dreadful penalty. On the day when some faces will be lit up with white lights, and some faces will be in the gloom of black or darkness, to those whose faces will be black will be said, did you reject faith after accepting it? Taste then the penalty for rejecting faith. But those faces who will be lit with white, or being bright, they will be in the light of Allah's mercy, therein to dwell forever. These are the signs of Allah, we rehearse them to you in truth, and Allah means no injustice to any of his creatures. To Allah belongs all that is in the heavens and on earth. To him do all questions go back for decision. You are the best of peoples evolved for mankind, enjoining what is right, forbidding what is wrong, and believing in Allah. I believe I've exceeded one extra line. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and I would like to congratulate the hosts of this event, and may Allah bless you all, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
We'd like to thank Brother Imad for continuing these recitations at every public gathering we have. I'm sure you'll all agree he has a beautiful voice, and I don't know about you, but when I hear it, I just feel like I'm in some kind of a trance, because I feel as though that's the power of the Quran, and it really does. It softens you up a little bit. So we appreciate that. Our next guest speaker is the one and only Zaid Shah, who I think we can be a bit frank here. It doesn't have to be too formal. We're all friends and family here. And to be honest, I think we all regard one another as brothers. And Mr. Zaid, I'm going to be honest, he's not had much time to prepare, but he's done a fantastic job, and I'd like him to now tell you a little bit about Al-Asr. Who are we? What are we doing? Because over the years, maybe you guys have either forgotten or not paid much interest, one of the two. So, Brother Zaid.
I'm at some praise if I make any mistakes or errors. Just respond, please raise your hand, something to correct myself. However, here we are today, on a marvelous day. As you know why we're here today is for Al-Asr, because it's a charity that we started in 1995, and ever since we've been striving forward to progress forward in enhancing the activities that we set in 1995, which were education, sports and culture. Al-Asr was first set up in 1995 as an education and cultural awareness charity with the aim of promoting increased levels of education and hence resulting in a better community cohesion. After 1995, in 2000 we first bought our building in Portugal Road, and 2006 in Godfrey Road. And in 2012 we built the first phase. Now, Al-Asr set out three criteria that we will focus on. One was education, second was sports, and the third was culture. In the education side, we provided bases of spiritual education as well within our building. We provided space for Jamaat and Jamaat. We provided daily schooling for youth who at school can come home, come to the building and receive help in GCSEs or BSc. We have qualified people in our mosque who can offer this. We have lectures and social gatherings. We have Friday Jummah prayers. We also have integrated ladies classes. Integrated. We also created ladies classes as well. We have regular youth meetings and also video education for youth. Last year we introduced seminars for global warming. It was a way of introducing something that is quite sensitive in today's world. And you obviously provide education for this. Going to sports now, we have children who are now playing once a week football. We have swimming for ladies. We're in negotiation with Working Leisure Centre to start a men's classes as well for the men. And also, inshallah, with the new building, we will go into other sports. We're already preparing something for the youth, such as paintballing, hiking, going away trips in Wales to do mountaineering, something just to motivate the youth, especially to stay off the roads. Now going to the culture side, Al-Asr is actually the culture side quite strong at this point, because we've always made an effort with our youth to promote trips abroad to the Middle East. One of the strong points is we've had trips go to Iran and Iraq every year. A lot of the youth do go there for months and we learn just the basic fundamentals of Islam. We have huge universities there and qualified teachers who provide the education for the youth. We have camping sites over there as well. And alhamdulillah, we also have members who will stay over there to further and enhance their education. We have scouts in Harrow. Some of the youth have been participating in this to increase the life skills. We have active members in working people of faith. Here we have different faiths getting together. What we call integration, socializing, and understanding one another, open communication skills. We also have key members involved in the business community, which gives us the opportunity for the children, for the youth, to have a better opportunity in businesses to get advice and inshallah to be successful. And for now, these are the three criteria that we followed through, and we plan to do so further. Al-Asr has got huge goals and objectives. With the way society is today, with the way the world politics are today, the way it's happening in the Middle East and everything else, I think if we communities can work together jointly, and alhamdulillah, we can achieve plenty. Just to finish my introduction, I'd like to make the last small speech. That was an irrelevant point of my video. Together is something I want to talk about, because we have got quite a few communities, different faiths, different beliefs. And I think one of the most important thing really is if we together can just work together and jointly in future we can give back what we receive today. And alhamdulillah, you all in future will have plans, and so will we, and so will every other mosque and church and synagogue. We can all work together, and this is, again, I mentioned together, like the Prime Minister say, education, education, education. Well, I say together, together, together. Thank you very much.
To come to the stage. Loud salawat, please. I know the non-speakers, when they get into it, they sometimes get a bit carried away, maybe they forget the time. But I want to ask Brother Abdullah, if you can make sure you're within the time, that would be good.
Assalamu alaikum. तेरा के हवाले से आप सबको तमाम नाज़रीन को मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ। आपकी खिदमत में मैं मुनासबत के लिहाज से एक इमाम अली अलैहिस्सलाम की मंक़बत के 2 लाइन्स और उसके बाद मैं पेश करता हूँ। आप दुरूद शरीफ पढ़ें। Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammadin Khatamin Nabiyyin. ये सोचना ही बस है कि कहाँ कहाँ है ले, ये सोचना ही बस है कहाँ कहाँ है ले, जहाँ जहाँ है हकीकत वहाँ वहाँ है इधर है ज़ात-ए खुदा, इधर है ज़ात-ए मोहम्मद, इन्हीं लतीफ़ हिजाबों इधर नया है अभी। अली वली के पसीना से फूल बनते हैं और इन्हीं के नक्शे कदम से असूल बनते हैं। मेरा अक़ीदा है कि या अली को मांगना और मौला अली से तवक्को है हम जैसे दिलों को थामना। बग़ैर हुब्बे अली मुद्दा नहीं मिलता और इबादतों का सिला भी हरगिज़ नहीं मिलता। खुदा के बंदो सुनो गौर से खुदा की कसम, जिसे अली नहीं मिलते उसे खुदा भी नहीं मिलता। बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, मैं करता हूँ आपकी खिदमत में। सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि या रसूल अल्लाह वसल्लमु अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह। ज़मीन मैली नहीं होती, ज़मन मैला नहीं होता। ज़मीन मैली नहीं होती, ज़मन मैला नहीं होता। मोहम्मद के गुलामों का दफन मैला नहीं होता। ज़मीन नहीं होती, ज़मन मैला नहीं होता। जो नाम मुस्तफा चूमे नहीं दुखती कभी आंखें जो नाम मुस्तफा चूमे नहीं दुखती कभी आंखें पहले ले प्यार जो इनका बदल मैला नहीं होता मोहम्मद के गुलामों का कफन मैला नहीं होता मोहब्बत कमली वाले से वो जज्बा है सुनो लोगों मोहब्बत कमली वाले से वो जज्बा है सुनो लोगों ये जिस मन में समा जाए वो मन मैला नहीं होता मोहम्मद के गुलामों का कफन मैला नहीं होता नबी का दामने रहमत पकड़ लो ऐ जहां वालों नबी का दामने रहमत पकड़ लो ऐ जहां वालों रहे जब तक ये हाथों में चलन मैला नहीं होता नबी के पाक लंगर पर जो पलते हैं कभी उनकी नबी के पाक लंगर पर जो पलते हैं कभी उनकी जुबान मैली नहीं होती सुखन मैला नहीं होता
अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम इन्नमा वलिय्युकुमुल्लाहु व रसूलुहु वल्लज़ीना आमनु अल्लज़ीना युक़ीमुनस्सलाता व यु'तूनज़्ज़काता व हुम राकि'ून बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप तमाम अहबाब का तशरीफ लाने का वक्त देने का हम सब खुशकिस्मत हैं कि ये महीना रजब का महीना है और आज हम सब दुआ यही है चाहते यही हैं कि रजब बहिश्त के अंदर एक नहर का नाम है और हम ये चाहते हैं कि आज के दिन अल्लाह ताला आप सबको बहिश्त अता फरमाए आप बहिश्त में जाना चाहते हो या नहीं अगर आप जाना चाहते तो हाथ करो अभी भी कुछ हाथ ऐसे हैं जो नजर नहीं आ रहे नहीं जाना चाहते रजब बहिश्त के अंदर नहर का नाम है और दूसरा पैगाम रजब वो महीना है इस्लाम से पहले भी और रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने भी इस महीने को उसी महीने के तौर पे यानी महीना पीस द मंथ ऑफ पीस there must be no war at all during this month so this is month of unity this is month of peace this is month of love this is month of gathering let's share love with each other let's share peace with each other let's hold the flag of love and peace throughout the world. This message of Rajab, this message of Islam, this is message of Allah, this is message of you. If this is your message, once again I need your hand, please. Salawat. And tonight is the night of birth of Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam wa karamallahu wajhu sharif. اور آپ کی خدمت میں نے جو آیت کریمہ تلاوت کی ہے وہ ہم سب سے مربوط ہے، کیونکہ ہم سب کوئی سلسلہ چشتیہ سے یا قادریہ سے یا صوفیزم سے یا عرفان سے یا اسلام سے سب کے سب ہم ولی خدا سے محبت کرتے ہیں. تو اس آیت کریمہ میں اللہ تعالیٰ نے 3 ولیوں کا ذکر کیا ہے. انما ولیکم اللہ ورسولہ والذین آمنوا الذین یقیمون الصلاۃ ویؤتون الزکاۃ وهم راکعون. اللہ تعالیٰ فرما رہا ہے ایک تمہارا ولی اللہ ہے اور دوسرا ولی رسول اللہ ہے صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم، اور تیسرا ولی وہ ہے جو مومنین میں سے حالت نماز میں اور حالت رکوع کے اندر زکوٰۃ دیتا ہے. اور قرآنی تفاسیر کے مطابق حالت رکوع کے اندر جس شخص نے زکوٰۃ دی وہ حضرت علی علیہ السلام ہے. تو ایک آپ کی خاموشی کو دیکھتے ہوئے ایک شاعر کی ربائی میرے ذہن میں آ گئی ہے، تو آپ سب کی توجہ چاہتا ہوں، خصوصاً وہ جو آخر میں کھڑے ہیں ان کی بھی توجہ چاہتا ہوں کہ ایک ولی اللہ ہے، دوسرا ولی حضرت محمد مصطفیٰ اور تیسرا ولی علی ہے. اب شاعر نے بڑے خوبصورت انداز میں کہا ہے کہ ولی نے کتنا انوکھا ولی بنایا ہے. اللہ ولی ہے اور اس ولی نے کس طرح ولی بنایا ہے. ولی نے کتنا انوکھا ولی بنایا ہے، جو چاہتے تھے محمد وہی بنایا ہے. یہ بات دیکھ کے اکثر ہے سوچنا پڑتا وہ آپ کیسا ہے جس نے علی بنایا. بہت ہی یونیک انداز میں، یونیک دن میں اور یونیک پلیس یعنی اللہ کے گھر بیت اللہ میں حضرت علی علیہ السلام کی ولادت ہوئی. اور پھر خود دین اسلام رسول اللہ نے جس دن اعلان نبوت کیا، اعلان بعثت کیا، وہ 27 رجب کا دن تھا اور 27 رجب معراج کی رات بھی ہے. تو یہ مہینہ اللہ کا مہینہ بھی ہے، رسول اللہ کا مہینہ بھی ہے، مولا علی کا مہینہ بھی ہے، اہل بہشت کا مہینہ بھی ہے، محبت کا مہینہ بھی ہے، اور سب سے بڑھ کر وہ آیت جو اہل ولا، جو ولیوں کو ماننے والی آیت ہے، وہ صفات بتاتی ہے کہ ولیوں والا وہ ہے اللہ کی جو ولایت کو مانتا ہے، محمد مصطفیٰ کی، علی مرتضیٰ کی جو ولایت کو مانتے ہیں. اس کی نشانی یہ ہے کہ پہلی بات یہ کہ وہ اہل ایمان ہو، دوسری بات وہ نمازی ہو، تیسری بات وہ زکوٰۃ دیتا ہو. اگر انسان مومن ہو اور عمل نہ کرے، اور یہی العصر کا ہی میسج ہے، یہی ہمارا موٹو ہے. قرآن کی سورہ عصر بہت چھوٹی سی سورہ، لیکن اس میں بھی اللہ نے کہا کہ سارے کے سارے لوگ لوزر ہیں، خسارے میں ہیں. ونر صرف وہ لوگ ہیں جو پہلی بات اہل ایمان ہیں، دوسری بات ایمان کے بعد عمل صالح کرتے ہیں، نیک کام کرتے ہیں، اور پھر لوگوں کو اچھے کام کے لیے، محبت کے لیے، امن کے لیے، اچھے کام کے لیے بلاتے ہیں. اور پھر اگر انہیں کوئی مشکل مشکل آئے پرابلم آئے تو وہ ایک دوسرے کو صبر کی نصیحت کرتے ہیں. تو اب آج ہماری آزمائش کریں ہے. آیا ہم بہر جانا چاہتے ہیں, دائرہ ولایت میں داخل ہونا چاہتے ہیں, رجب کے پیغام کو عام کرنا چاہتے ہیں, محبت اور امن کے پیغام کو عام کرنا چاہتے ہیں, تو ایمان کا ثبوت یہ ہے کہ جس طرح گزشتہ ادوار میں مسلمانوں نے قربانیاں دے کر, اور سب سے بڑی قربانی دیکھیے وہ اللہ جو اس زمین کا خالق ہے, اس نے اس زمین کی انہیریٹنس کا رائٹ آپ کو دے دیا ہے. اب آپ زمین کے مالک ہوتے ہو, جو جتنی زمین رکھتے ہو اپنے بچوں کو بھی ملکیت دیتا رہتا ہے. وہ اللہ جو خود خالق ہے, اس نے ہر چیز اپنی ہر چیز آپ کو دے دی ہے, لیکن وہ اللہ یہ چاہتا ہے میرے بندے میری صفات کے مظہر بنے. اللہ کہتا ہے میں سخی ہوں تو میرے بندے بھی سخی ہوں, میں کریم ہوں تو میرے بندے بھی کریم ہوں, میں رحیم ہوں تو میرے بندے بھی رحیم ہوں, میں محبت کرتا ہوں میرے بندے بھی محبت کرتے ہوں, میں سخاوت کرتا ہوں میرے بندے بھی سخاوت کرتے ہوں, میں اپنے دشمنوں کا بھی خیال رکھتا ہوں میرے بندے بھی اپنے دشمنوں سے پیار و محبت سے پیش آتے ہوں. اللہ کی صفات کا مظہر بننے کا آج دن ہے. تو انشاءاللہ اس پروگرام کو آپ سب نے کامیاب کرنا ہے. العصر کے ہم سب کے میسج اسلام کا, رجب کا, محبت کا, امن کا, اخوت کا یہی پیغام ہے. آؤ ہاتھوں میں ہاتھ ڈال کر محبت کے ساتھ آگے بڑھیں, دلوں کو بڑا کریں, ذہنوں کو کھلا رکھ کے ایک دوسرے کا احترام کریں, اور اللہ نے جو ہمیں ریسورسز اور سکلز اور علم اور تقوی اور محبت جو کچھ بھی اللہ نے عطا کیا ہے, اور انسانیت کی خدمت کے لیے شیئر کرنا سیکھیں. آج شیئر کرنے کا دن ہے, فیوچر شیئر کرنے کے ایام ہیں. انشاءاللہ ہم سب مل کر ایک دوسرے کا خیال رکھیں گے, اور جو یہاں بیٹھے ہیں ہمارے اس میسج کو عام کریں گے, اور جس طرح رسول اللہ نے محبت کا پیغام اور پرچم پوری دنیا میں لہرایا, اسی طرح ہم سب بھی رسول اللہ کے عاشق اس محبت کے پیغام کو, سخاوت کے پیغام کو, جنواسٹی اور ڈونیشن کے پیغام کو عام کریں گے. وآخر دعوانا ان الحمدللہ رب العالمین. آپ سب کا
میں صرف 2-4 منٹ کے ہیں, 5 منٹ کیا دو تین شعر ایک بلند آواز سے درود شریف پڑھتے ہیں. صاحب فکر و نظر حق کا ولی کہتے ہیں, صاحب فکر و نظر حق کا ولی کہتے ہیں, صاحب حق راز واقف جلی کہتے ہیں, جس کو ڈوبا ہوا سورج پلٹے دیکھنے کو ہم اپنے عقیدے میں اسے علی کہتے ہیں. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. 5 منٹ میں تو یہی کچھ ہوتا ہے. جیسا کہ صدر گرامی قدر انتہائی قابل احترام ذیشان سادات اتحاد معزز و محترم سامعین و ناظرین اکرام, جیسا کہ آپ کو معلوم ہے کہ یہ محفل مقدس محفل پاک ہمارے برادر اکبر جناب سید فضیلت حسین شاہ نے ادارہ العصر کی فنڈ ریزنگ کے لیے منعقد کی ہے. الحمدللہ اللہ کا بے حد شکریہ بجا لاتا ہوں کہ جس نے ہمیں اپنے پیارے نبی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم سید السادات سید المرسلین خاتم النبیین شفیع المذنبین انیس الغارسین رحمت للعالمین رحمت الغاسقین مراد المشتاقین شمس العارفین سراج السالکین مصباح المقربین محب الفقراء والغرباء والمسکین سید الثقلین نبی الحرمین امام القبلتین وسیلتنا فی الدارین صاحب کعبۃ الحسین محبوب رب المشرقین و رب المغربین جد الحسن والحسین مولانا مولا ثقلین کے صدقے سے ہمیں ایسی محفل منعقد کرنے کی توفیق عطا دیتا سب کو ہے, دیتا سب کو ہے, مسلموں کو بھی دیتا ہے, لیکن لیتا ان سے ہے جن کو پسند کرتا ہے. تو آپ کچھ قسمت لوگ ہیں, آج ادھر آئے ہیں کچھ دینے کے لیے, اللہ تبارک تعالیٰ نے آپ کو اپنا پسندیدہ قرار دیا. مولا نے بنائی ایسی شان حسین دی, مولا نے بنائی ایسی شان حسین دی खुदाई हुसैन दी रोज़े नमाज़ां मसीतां ते महफिलां ए सदका हुसैन दा ते कमाई हुसैन दी दाढ़ी मुसल्ले जुब्बे ते पगड़ियां देंदे रहन दे हशर तक गवाही हुसैन दी करबल नूं जांदा ज़मान नहीं लिखिया फिर घर नूं मुड़ के आई खाली सवारी हुसैन दी आज़म बंदगी साडे हिस्से आ गई करदा रहन दा हशर तक बंदा सराई हुसैन दी हर चीज दी कोई हद हो हर चीज दी कोई हद होवे बेहदो अंदाज हुसैन है खुदा दा नाज मुहम्मद ने ते मुहम्मद दा नाज हुसैन है अल्लाह तू लेके बन नास तोड़ी विच कुरान दे हुसैन है सानू ए गल दसी मुहम्मद दे सजदे ने साडी असल नमाज हुसैन है मिजाजे गुल शाखे गुल पे देखो मिजाजे गुल शाखे गुल पे देखो मकामे खुशबू सबा से पूछो अली का रुतबा घटाने वालों अली का रुतबा खुदा से पूछो लहद में मुनकर नकीर पूछेंगे तुझे कह के टाल दूंगा सवाल मुश्किल है फरिश्तों जवाब मुश्किल कुशा से पूछो क्या हाथ वो डरेंगे लहद के हिसाब से क्या ये बॉक्सिंग किताबें हैं मैं खेलता हूँ मैं क्या देखेंगे क्या हाथ वो डरेंगे लहद के हिसाब से मंसूर बोलियो राय खाके गुमराह फरिश्ते अदब करो मुश्किल कुशा है पास मुश्किल में डाल दूंगा सवाल जवाब से नहीं मतलब दुनिया में नाम निशान पहले मेरा दूसरे दिया
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I had no idea until I walked through the door that I was going to be given 5 minutes to stand up there. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for the chance, and I will simply say this, as I always send a message to you all. When we are gathered here, I think it's a golden chance to sort of, in a way, repeat that message without sounding too much repetitive. At a personal level, alhamdulillah, I've been involved with this organization, Al-Asr, right from the word go. And as an individual, I fully supported this project. As a local public representative, I've done my level best and will inshallah continue to do my level best in regard to planning and successful completion of this project, inshallah. We are very proud when we look at examples like Al-Asr. It clearly shines out from the rest of the gems that we have amongst our community. And it gives me greater pride to stand here tonight and say how wonderful and lucky we are to have youngsters and also people of my age, which are still fairly young, putting our mind and heart 100% into this. And I firmly believe with anything in life, you will only get out what you put in. And inshallah, I can see the end product, almost there. And it certainly fills my heart with pride and joy. On top of that, us politicians are told at every level, including our local borough level, that we must encourage communities to integrate. And that's the message that I'm reiterating tonight. We must play our part. We must never sit in a corner and isolate ourselves. And alhamdulillah, again, this project goes 100% with this motto. And if you look at sort of this lovely booklet you all have in your hand and your tables, and I'm sure you read it all, and know by heart, that on page 1, the last paragraph, integration is the message that we're sending to this organization. It's reiterated again on page 2. And the problem tackling or attempting to inshallah tackle are the day-to-day problems that our children are encountering, our communities are encountering, which are smoking, drugs, misuse, alcohol, ill health, and what have you. So I would love to see this centre, and inshallah, I hope I'm alive when it's completed, that it will not only be a place where you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but also a place where you can congregate at ease, at all levels, at all ages. And that's the institutional type of institution that we are really, really looking for. You know, we have to think about young boys. We have to think about people who are not IT literate. They need help. They need help in basic language, beautiful language in this country. And this center, inshallah, shines all those and I have every confidence that we can deliver. Now, as a last thing, I'm sure we are here to support this center through moral and financial means, and I will only ask you to follow what I've already pledged, and that is, please give generously whatever you can, and don't forget, it's not only now, it's the future as well. Inshallah, having built this lovely project, we need to maintain and continue it. And so our support must be ongoing. And you see again on this beautiful booklet in the last page, you've got this direct debit or standing order. Many of you, whatever amount you can afford, please fill it out and do it while you're here. Don't leave it till tomorrow. It will be a great help. And one last thing, I hope many of you win these lovely prizes, but I tell you now that big television I'm a reserved person.
दो शार वाला कायनात की शान है, उसके बाद हसनैन अकबर का है, तो उम्मीद करूँ अपनी कोशिश करूँ कि 5 मिनट के अंदर
ये सब आप ज़्यादा टाइम लें थोड़ा
कहते
ने बता के वो थे मैदान से जो भाग गए थे। मैं आम सहाबी नहीं है मरहब अंकल, हैदर हूँ मैं हैदर हूँ मैं हैदर। माँ ने कभी मरहब किए मरहब से कहा था, तू लाख बहादुर है मगर उससे न डरना, तू लाख बहादुर है मगर उससे न लड़ना। अरे मैदान में आ तूफान को समंदर से गुजरते हुए देखो, तूफान को समंदर से गुजरते हुए देखो। आओ मेरे अब्बास को लड़ते हुए देखो, खुद तुमको बताए खुद तुमको बताएंगे अब्बास के तेवर। हैदर हूँ मैं
गाना से कितनी देर लगेगी?
अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। कुल अऊज़ु बिरब्बिल फलक मिन शर्रि मा खलक़ मिन शर्रि गासिक़िन इज़ा वक़ब व मिन शर्रि नफ़्फ़ासाति फ़िल उक़द व मिन शर्रि हासिदिन इज़ा हसद। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। कुल अऊज़ु बिरब्बिन नास मलिकिन नास इलाहिन नास मिन शर्रिल वस्वासिल खन्नास अल्लज़ी युवस्विसु फ़ी सुदूरिन नास मिनल जिन्नति वन नास। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। इन्ना अंज़लनाहु फ़ी लैलतिल क़द्र व मा अदराका मा लैलतुल क़द्र लैलतुल क़द्रि खैरुन मिनल अल्फ़ि शहर। तनज़्ज़लुल मलाइकतु वर्रूहु फ़ीहा बिइज़्नि रब्बिहिम मिन कुल्लि अम्र सलाम या सदक़ल्लाहुल अलीयुल अज़ीम। सलाम। My brothers, organizers, and all the participants of this function, I will not make a long speech, just I will convey a very short message to you. With this small poetry in Urdu, उनको मिलती ही नहीं मंजिल मकसूद कभी, उनको मिलती ही नहीं मंजिल मकसूद कभी, जिनको आगाज के अंजाम से डर लगता, जिनको आगाज के अंजाम से डर लगता। My elders, my respected participant of this function, all my Muslim brothers, when we started this mission in Woking, it was started by the will of God, I believe that. And it is started by the Amr of God. Nobody knew that from a rented house we will buy this 22 Portugal road, and after that we will build inshallah this new project. So I am very thankful to all my brothers and sisters in Woking, our Muslim community members. Although there was a Muslim mosque, very old mosque, but there was a need of another center. So alhamdulillah, when we started this from a rented house with dedicated Muslim support and with the help of our youngsters and the counselors from the beginning. So alhamdulillah, today we can say that these are the efforts of all the members of the Muslim community, and alhamdulillah, today's function, which is organized by Zidar Shah, I am very thankful to him as well, Maulana Naqvi's efforts, our old councillors, our new councillor, very short and sweet words which he has given Muzaffar Hussain councillor, Maulana Naqvi, board of trustees, all the board of trustees, some of them they are not present here, but I remember them in my prayers. All of you, I remember them in my prayers. Especially those who are in the leading working position, like Imran Shah and Zabur Shah. Really, I am very thankful to all of them, and I hope that this center will prove the mission which we have started in 1995. I will not take you much time. Alhamdulillah, Al-Asr is an international organization, and especially in education, we are striving for education and cultural awareness. And alhamdulillah, we are organizing short vacation courses and Islamic camps. Until now, we have educated 1,900 students of European universities. And in the next generation and in the next time, we need leaders. And these leaders should be from our own community, from English-speaking community. We know we were invited, our ulama, our learned scholars from Pakistan, from India, from other part of the world. But now the time is the time of competition. And this competition, as Imam Khomeini said in his last will to his son Ahmad Khomeini, that, "Oh Ahmad Khomeini, this world is going in the field of competition. You must not sit aside. You must come to the field and work together." So my brothers and sisters, inshallah, in near future, we will have our youths, and we need leadership, and this leadership will come from our youths. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मैं तमाम भाइयों बुजुर्गों का मौजूद सबका शुक्रगुजार हूँ। میری دعوت پر یہاں تشریف لائے اور میری حوصلہ بنائی اور اس عزت افزائی فرمائی. میں بہت مشکور ہوں. لوگ اپنی ذات اور گھر والوں کے لیے سب کام کرتے ہیں, لیکن یہاں پر آپ لوگ جمع ہو کر انسانیت کی خدمت پر یقین کر رہے ہیں. آپ یہ انسانیت کی خدمت پر یقین رکھتے ہیں. آپ نے اپنے وقت مال اثر رسول سے دوستوں کو فائدہ پہنچایا ہے. Al-Asr گزشتہ 25 سال سے وہ ان کے حکومت اور مسلم کمیونٹی کے لیے کام کر رہا ہے. آج فنڈ ریزنگ ڈنر کا آپ سب کو اپورچونٹی ہے کہ آپ سب مل کر Al-Asr کے لیے بلڈنگ بنائیں. سلوات میں ایک شعر یاد آ رہا ہے, میں شعر پڑھ رہا ہوں. میں بڑی مشکل میں ہوں, مجھے اسٹیٹ فوبیا ہے. وہ جب کوئی مشکل میں ہوتا ہے تو مولالی کا نام پکارتا ہے, اس لیے میں نانا ہے بھی کہہ رہا ہوں. اس گھر کو دور کر رہا ہوں, فوبیا دور ہو جائے گا. بسر ظلم شب امید بکھر کر دیکھوں, ساری آپ کے لیے ہے. بسر ظلم شب امید بکھر کر دیکھوں, عشق کی آخری حد سے گزر کر دیکھوں. ایک شعر عشق کو آیا بات ہے, اقرب آیا بات نہیں, ایسی عشق کی باتیں کیا ہے. بسر ظلم شب امید بکھر کر دیکھوں, عشق کی آخری حد سے گزر کر دیکھوں. سوچتا ہوں بھلا یہ فنڈ ریزنگ کب تک, سوچتا ہوں بھلا یہ فنڈ ریزنگ کب تک. اس بار خود ہی میں میدان میں اتر کر دیکھوں. آج بڑا لیٹ دینا, مولالی کی پیدائش کا دینا, اس سلسلے میں کچھ کہنا چاہتا ہوں. مرحبا وہ آئے, مرحبا وہ آئے, آب و گل میں بوت رہا. مرحبا وہ آئے, آب و گل میں بوت رہا. لوہے دار پر نقشے جلی پیدا ہوا, لوہے دار پر نقشے جلی پیدا ہوا. لوہے انسان کو مبارک دو, علی پیدا ہوا. آپ سب کو وہ دو مبارک دو, مولالی کی پیدائش کا دن ہے. اس خوشی میں ٹھیکروں میں تابشے قیامی آ گئی, ٹھیکروں میں تابشے قیامی آ گئی. ہر سر نو خون ہستی میں روانی آ گئی, ہر سر نو خون ہستی میں روانی آ گئی. مصر جھوم کر زلیخا میں جوانی آ گئی. یہ ان پاکستان کا کرم ہے جو بہت عظیم ہے, پاکستان ہے, جس سے نام جب زبان مصطفیٰ کا نام آتا ہے, جس زبان پر مصطفیٰ کا نام آتا ہے, وہ زبان پاک ہو جاتی ہے. آؤ آج مل کر زبان پاک کرے. نعرہ تکبیر,
نعرہ رسالت, نعرہ حیدری.
صرف دل نہیں پاک ہوتا ہے, صرف زبان ہی نہیں پاک ہوتی, دل بھی دھل جاتی ہے. دل
there's a lot of people in this hall that have been ducking calls, not responding, without being one of them. I've eventually coughed it up. Not the amount I promised originally, but I tell you, it's not nice. And if one call has come across as brash or anything like that, I think you should forgive him because it's a tough job. So, moving on to the next speaker. I don't think he's here. Is Jonathan Long in the hall? Everyone, any other look next to you if he's sitting there? Alright, he's not here. There's no white people there, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Should be. Okay, let's just ignore that last one. Sorry. It's a bit insensitive. Okay, next speaker is Jonathan Lord. I think we're going to have to skip Jonathan Lord. I know Mr. Shahid Azim is in the audience. If he's available, can he come up to the stage? Obviously, we all know Mr. Shahid Azim is the uncle of Amir Khan, the boxer. He's also a very successful businessman who's done a lot of work with the community, he's done a lot of work with the Rotary Club. And you know, I like his style because he's got a bit of pizzazz, especially in his walk. One loud salawat for Mr. Shahid Azim.
I think we can make an apology for Jonathan Lord. As you probably know, it's the Diamond Jubilee celebration, and we've actually gone to that. But we haven't forgotten you, man. It's quite funny because I didn't know I was going to do a speech. I thought I was going to do the auction, but I've been asked to do a speech. Do you want to say something? No. It's quite interesting. I came to work, well, I lived all my life in Guildford until about 5 years ago. As Sam Shahid said earlier on, I'm actually know more English people than I know Pakistanis, but in the last 5 years, actually, I know more Pakistanis in Woking than I've done ever in my life. So I'm really, pleased to be here. I'm so committed to Woking that I actually sold my house after living in Guildford for about 39 years and moved into Woking, so that shows you some kind of commitment to Woking. I got involved in Woking about 5 years ago when I was invited to come and talk at the Woking Asian Business Forum. And it was an idea that was created by people in the community to talk about or help the Pakistani or Asian community to diversify and to become part of the mainstream. When I came to the talk, when I came as a speaker there, I was, to be honest, very, very critical of our community. To the fact that we are probably the most divided community in the world when it comes to Pakistanis. We're all very much so individuals. Now, I'm sure you're not going to invite me after this, but fortunately, he's a friend, so he's okay. But I wanted to tell you, we haven't got any English people apart from me and at the back there, but I think the message we need to get here in our community is we've got to work together. Doesn't matter what religion you are or what actually politics you follow, but as a community, we have to have a single voice and we have to start working as one. And that's our biggest divider in here. So I think the Asian Forum was sort of created to help the Asian community diversify and become part of the mainstream. But when I got involved in it, to become a chair of it, what I found was that actually, that there's a huge more issues in our community, huge issues with health, lots of problems with diabetes, but the real focus that I felt, which has been mentioned earlier on, is female and youth. The youth are the people, the third generation here. Now, until we start actually promoting them, start pushing them forward, they won't have an identity. And I think it's very, very important that the youth are taken extremely seriously because they do a lot of work in the community, and I think that has to be said and that has to be pushed and promoted. The other side is that I think that we have a huge amount of people, 600 or 700 taxi drivers. And the recent survey that's been carried out, they are the most, unfortunately, the most unhealthy people we have on our list. And most of you are, some of you are quite here, so no more gulab jamuns or lotus or anything like that. But it is actually, it's you've got a family and there's a commitment to your family and you've got to live, you know, one of the stats that come back, around about 70% at huge high cholesterol, heart problems, blood pressure, okay? So even when you're sitting in the car, when you're waiting for a sort of passenger or whatever it is, instead of talking about local politics, just go for a walk up and down, because that's what will make a big difference to you guys, because it is your family that you've got to look after. I'm very proud to be actually involved in working. I'm very proud that you actually asked me to come and talk here. Because I said I wasn't sure I was going to be speaking here. My main aim here was to actually help you with the fundraising. And when you see the staff phoned me up, he said, I need some boxing gloves, something from McLaren, and a donation. And I haven't given my donation, I'll give it to you in a minute. So thank you very much for listening. I wish I was sort of, you know, all the success, inshallah, you know, it will go well and it will be finished in the next few years. So thank you very much for listening to me. Anyway, female there, I'm sure if you take it back home, it's going to get some very important from this. So, with the microwave, oh, Kenwood. Actually, Kenwood actually started working, that's something else I learned a long time ago. So, it was a factory that really started in Kenwood. So can I, and that's donated by Galaxy Car, so thank you very much, Mrs. Ware. So, do you want to buy it back again? No? Half price. God, can we start the bid at £30, please? Oh, they want a 30, but then this, thank you, me. £50, £60, thank you. Come on, it's worth more than that. £70. Come on, it's got to be worth more than that. It is. It's got a menu in there as well, have a cook as well. £70, come on. It was. No, you already bought 70. Do you want to make it £80, Hamid? Okay, that's what pays for National Health Service dentists. Thank you so much. Okay, sold to Hamid for £80. Right, I don't know what table number it is, but if somebody, could you just put your hand up so somebody can come and get the bid from you? Keep your hand up, yeah? Okay, thank you very much.
And I just remind the viewers at home, if you'd like to enter a bid for these great gift items, you can do so by ringing the two numbers on the bottom of your screen now. Thank you.
I'm not sure it's going to work because if I'm selling it here, I can't bid something and it's gone. So, okay, let's go for item 2. To go with the Kenwood microwave, we have a mixer. Have we? Kenwood mixer, it says here. Multi-mixer and juicer from Al-Asr. Thank you very much. Donated. There you go. Look, that has to go. Warm up the food first and blend it in this one. Can we start some bidding? Somebody else, come on then. £30. Yeah, thank you. £30 at the back. 30. I got one already.
It looks like you're all bidding.
Yeah. Come on, anybody else? Come on, let's get, at least we'll get 50. I've got a little target to get to all these auction items. Come on. You're going to give up your dentist, you're going to start with sort of like a white box goods, aren't you? Do you want two of them, right? I can go match it. Very good. £40. Yeah, you've got these online. £40, £50, £60. Harry, you've got a lot of extra stuff as well, so you know, don't buy everything. £60. Was on that table there? £60. Okay, £60. The cameraman, £70? No, not £70. £60 on that table there. Thank you very much. So that's done. Right. Item 3. Carpet. Carpet, right from Surrey Carpet. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharp. The carpet. It's beautiful rug, it's cream. What size is it? It's quite big. It's big? No. So we just want to buy? It's white actually. Let's get it out, come on. Let's do this properly. Get it out.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can fly back. Come on, who wants that? Come on. Retail price is £2.50. So can we start a price? We've got to start bidding somewhere. Somebody must need a carpet. What's that? £100, thank you very much. That's good. Good. £100. I'll give 120. I'll give another £20 because I'll keep the missus happy. So 120. 160. Thank you very much. That's what happens now. Now you're a council's allowance, mate. You're right. You've got a bit higher than that. 160. Any more than that? Come on, we've got to go. How many? 180. Thank you very much. Come on, a few more stamps. 200? 200? Thank you very much. 200, right in the middle there. 200 ones. 225. That's good. 225 over there. Sorry, 250? 250 in the middle there. Oh, this is going really well now. 250, 250 once, 250 twice. Go on, 250. Who was 260? How many? 260? I'm going to be quicker than mate. 260. You can't have the dentist beating you, mate. 275. 275. 275. 300. 300. Actually, we've got a lot more stuff there at the moment. Don't spend all your money at once, mate. 300. 365. 325. 325. I'll tell you what, 325. Okay? I'll tell you what we'll do. If Mr. Shah gives another one of those rugs, you can both want to have like 300 quid. Is that fair? Be cheap to buy one, that's what value is.
Another one with that.
Okay, so I've got 2 rugs, so 300 to you and 300 there. Is that fair? Same rug? Thank you very much. I never done this before, you know that. Right, so that's item 3. Item 4. Cookware set. It's from this and that, and it's pro cookware. It's amazing that it's all the men's here and all got really cooking utensils. You feel an idiot? That's all right, mate. You did really well. Can we start this out? How many items? We've got 12 items in there, so it's going to be at least worth £10 each, haven't they? So, pure silver. Sorry, silver. Can we start the bidding at £50? What do I buy for £50? Anybody else? £50? Come on, this and that. You've got to put it back in the shop again.
It's practically designer.
Harrods. £70? 70? The next kid's putting his hand up at the back. Is he bidding as well? It's yawning. £70? 70? 80? 100, that's easier.
Original price 120.
Yeah, that's VAT as well. You're going to think about that. £100. Got £100 ones. Somebody's not looking at £100 once, twice, gone. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You just bought your own cookware set back.
That's done. Oh, so we have a memory foam mattress from a Sand Shark. LMR, you know from you? Yeah. I do a good memory. What do you mean?
It means, it goes down when you lay on it and then it comes back up.
It doesn't even think of that, does it?
Here's a voucher for it. You can have any size, single, double, or king. They're worth quite a lot of money originally. So I would start the bidding at 200.
Okay, you can buy it at 200.
I wouldn't buy it at 200.
Right, can we start the bidding? You can get warmed up a bit.
I think 300 actually.
300.
Because there's a shop up the road, he's selling 300.
What do you buy to sell 200?
I don't buy it, just buy it.
Right, okay, let's start the bidding at, come on, let's start somewhere. Let's start at £100. Is it any size?
Single, double, or king. We don't do super kings.
Okay, well, I'll give £100.
100, yeah. These are good quality mattresses.
Come on. It's good cause. How many? 50? You've not gone private dentist now, have you? You're still National Health, aren't you? 150. Sorry? 200. 200, thank you so much. 250 there, thank you very much. 250, thank you very much.
You wouldn't have figured that you're too short.
250 to armour over there. Come on, let's get it. As soon as we get this out, we can have some food then. 250. 250 once.
Remember, all the money is going to charity. It's not going to me. I wouldn't mind.
250 once. 250 twice. Go on. £250. Thank you very much. You're supposed to enjoy this actually. I know it's taking your money away, but you know, it's for a good cause. Right, item 6, given by Zahara Trading Limited, Musa Shah. It's a projector. What is a projector? No, probably just projector on it. I've seen the checks and they can play your PlayStation games, put your TV through it, HDMI lead, but it is a fantastic projector.
We can see it.
I've seen it and I checked it out, high resolution. So I'm in IT, so I know how much it's worth. So can we start bidding at £100, please? You're going to watch the videos, put it. The summer coming on, sit in the garden, watch outside. £100, thank you very much. Hi there. 200, did you say? Thank you, Hamid. 200. £200. 200. Come on, anybody else? 250. 220. Yeah, it's getting closer to what the real value is, and I'll buy at trade price. It's worth a bit more than that. 220, 250, 250. Any higher than 250? Come on, somebody move their head. 250, once, twice, gone. Thank you, Hamid. Thank you. I think Hamid deserves a round of applause because he has spent a hell of a lot of money here today. So thank you very, very much. 6. Right. 7 is the glove. Glove. Okay. This is I personally bought this glove down from my armist, and it's been signed by Amir Khan. And this is honestly, this is one of the original ones he wears when he sort of trains and fights. So this is the other thing. It's not the one that you actually sort of find. Just sort of a regular one. Yeah. Can we? Come on, we're going to start the bidding on this. He is, and he's just flown out today to America, so hopefully inshallah on July the 14th he will do well. So can we start the bidding at £100? Come on. I know what it's worth. £100, thank you.
I'll do 100.
Sorry?
150.
150 there, thank you. 150, 200, thank you very much. 200.
250.
250. He's a boxer, he didn't appreciate it. You come around my house anytime, mate. 250. Any higher than 250? Come on. And he has been here actually. 275? 275 at the back?
300.
300. Thank you very much. 300. I see. The little kids putting their hands. Come on, with the little kids, get your guys to put their hands up. With the little kids there.
I think it's gone.
Gone?
Going.
Gone. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Right, okay. Can we get the... Do you want to leave the TV and have it? No, what about the James Bond? No, you can leave the laptop and the TV at the end. You put a Jensen button, cap signed by McLaren, donated funded by McLaren. The only one who signed it, previous year's champion, signed. I know that the cap alone is worth £50, but you also got a signature on it. It is from McLaren, it's got the certificate and everything else on it. So, can we start the bidding at least £70? Get it on it. Just put your hand up. Yeah, it's good to hand up. It's £70, alright? Yeah, it's close. Okay? You in? No? It'll fit you. honestly. Come on then. £50 then, come on then. I tell you what, £50 over there, middle there. 60, I'll give you 60. 6, well, I'll give you more than 20, 70. £70, 80, come on, 80,
90, 100,
100.
100,
See, will you put your hand up?
110, 110 going once,
Is that,
£120.
you're going to go more than 10, mate. You're going to be all day, so go about, operators, mate, they can afford it at all. They're operators, come on, give them the,
150.
150, they're okay. It's a good cause. Thank you. 150, in the middle there. 150 once, twice, gone. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think what we have got, which is an item that came in last minute, it's not on the list, which is the Pakistan cricket shirt, completely signed by the Pakistan cricket team, with the shirt in the bag. It comes from TKC, the Lava, who's the sponsor of all the food for the catering for those teams. It is signed by the whole Pakistan cricket team. Thank you very much. So it is you can see it, signed. Come on, it is Pakistan, so you will be a bit proud of what's going on out there. So
It's definitely not been worn either, which is always a good thing.
yeah. So can we start the bid at £100 on this? Fully signed shirt. Okay, I'll give £100. Okay, 150. Thank you. 150 at the back. 150. 200 in there, middle. 200.
Come on, show who loves Pakistan.
Pakistan Zindabad! Pakistan Zindabad! Who wants to put a £200 bid on? Come on!
Tell you what, I'll give you 250.
250.
Yeah.
300 anyone?
Come on. Well, last chance, 300. I know how many don't support Pakistan, so you don't have to bid for it. Probably a Swedish shirt for you next time.
Going once.
Am I behind you?
You're behind.
Oh, okay. Come on, somebody else, please.
And it's gone.
Oh, somebody else. Thank you. So, that leaves us a television and a laptop and a fan there. Is there a fan for auction or is that auction? Take from the National Post Office. Okay. So what is it? Fan? So, is that the new side? You do this one. National Post Office, is that right? Okay.
National Post Office, by the way, donated this.
Okay. So, look, it's going to be very, very hot in the summer. I'm telling you at home. People haven't got air conditioning, you're going to need this. Seriously. Now, can we, it's 12 inch. That's not good about it. Okay, so come on then. Who wants to start at £15? Thank you, 15 at the back. Any more 15? Because we know the prices now.
20.
No, a bit more than that. It's £30. 30 at the back.
30, 40.
£40? Thank you very much. 40 at the front there. That's a good buy actually. £40. Any higher than that? Once. Twice. Gone. Thank you very much. Thank you. It was a very good call. Thank you very much. So that leaves us 2 items. What is that? What is that? Is this part of the raffle? That's an item. But no, that's yours. That's the raffle. That's the raffle. Yeah, raffle. It's just those two. Right. Let's start with this laptop. Okay. Now this is worth. I've seen it. Is that from you, National? Thank you very much, Alan. I can't believe you gave me that fan for £10 and this was about £500, so thank you so much. I think you're spending £40 though. So this laptop is actually, I don't know if you understand technology, but
Is he? Thank you very much. Nobody wanted that fan. They paid 40 quid, they said you can have it back. It's not worth it. Because we all finish it again, we put it in a raffle, is that okay? Because otherwise it'll be all day. The laptop is a Fujitsu Siemens, brand new laptop, new Windows operating systems, DVD, 500 megs, 4 gigs of RAM, I can bring these off to you. It's got to be worth, I know what it's worth, honestly. So can we start, this is worth at least £450. So can we start the bidding at £200, otherwise we'll be all day? 200, 250, 300, I see 300.
That's a scratching the head or
You've already got 300, they've already got 300. Any higher than 300? Come on, it's worth a bit more than that. I'll give you 325. Okay, I've got 325, you did 350, yeah? 350. Yeah, thank you very much. 350. Anybody like? We'll probably sell those air conditioning units as well later on. 350, 350, 375, 375. Any higher than 375? 400. 400, thank you so much. 400 on that table there. Any higher? Yeah. 400 going once. Twice. Oh, 450. You want 450? Yeah. Okay, 450 in the middle table there. Thank you to this up. 450. Any higher than 450? Any higher than 450? Is it 460? Thank you very much. 460. 460 once, twice, gone. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you so much for donating it back. The last one, which is thank you very much, Max Clothing, for donating the television, 42-inch Hitachi, 42-inch HDMI. Now, Councillor, earlier you said you got your eye on it. Probably the worst mistake you made is you're going to get embarrassed here now, because you don't buy it, because you stood here and made the speech say what you wanted. So let's see what price we're going to go for. So if you start at 300, please, because I know what it's worth. 300 at the back. 350. 400 over there. No, listen, you can't come up here as a councillor.
1 month credit. Whoever buy 1 month credit.
400 over there. 450, did you say? 450 here. 450. 500 at the back. 500 at the back. Are you conservative? Are you conservative as well? Mate, between the two, you know, the way that all the elections and expenses are going through, mate, you can put that through there as well. Put it 400, 500 already, come on. Just one more and put it there. I know you're getting a bit itchy, looking like it's like a cardboard, come on. You can still do it. 425, 525. 525. 525 once, 525 twice. Thank you very much. Well done. Actually, you can buy the cars for 250 quid. No, I think that's it. Thank you very much for your generous donation and have a rest of the day as well. Thank you.
It's a great pleasure to be here this evening, particularly when I'm introduced by my old friend, Mr. Gulhammer. Today I have been on the terrace of the House of Commons with the Deputy Speaker, watching that wonderful boat pageant down the Thames. I was there with my mother and family. My mother was 80 years old just 2 days ago. She remembers watching the coronation 60 years ago on the television, the day after her 21st birthday party. I guess her 21st birthday was the day before that. And to see our monarch, our queen, standing, I think, I'm looking forward to watching it on television later, but I'm sure that she was as gracious as ever, and it was a great celebration of Britishness. It was a great celebration of a wonderful monarch. And despite the very British weather, although the rain held off for at least the first hour or so, it was wonderful to see so many hundreds of thousands, perhaps even a million or two, lining the banks. 4 or 5, even 6 or 7 deep, lining the bridges. Not just white faces, of course, but people from every single community in our capital, across the southeast, indeed across the nation. And for that diversity also to be celebrated in the wonderful craft, the boats that came down the river to introduce her and then in her way. And I think that our Queen has been, in her 60 years as our sovereign, a great force for cohesion, for understanding, and for integration. And of course, it is cohesion, understanding, and integration that Al-Asr is all about. And here, and this evening, I'm here to pay tribute to the wonderful work that you've been doing over recent years in Woking, in Surrey, and further afield. And in particular, to pay tribute, if I may, to Dr. Natfi, who is incredibly well respected and admired, not only throughout Woking, but further afield. Whenever I visit a church who are doing a cross-community or interfaith event, I'm always honoured to find Dr. Natfi there. And all of the leaders across Woking, whether it's the councillors or the faith leaders, hold Dr. Natfi in great regard. And we thank you, sir, for all of your work. This evening I'm also pleased to praise and thank Mr. Fazilat Shah, my good friend. Who I'm reliably informed has basically not done any work for his business for the last month. So we hope he's still as wealthy and prosperous in the weeks to come. But he's devoted pretty much the whole of the last month to helping to organise this event. And what a wonderful, successful event it is proving to be. So Mr. Shah, thank you very much indeed. I'm also pleased to see my friend Rizwan Shah here, who I know has also done a lot towards the organising of this event. Thank you very much. So please be assured you have my absolute, complete and full support in this wonderful project. It's up on the screens as we look at it now. What a wonderful building that will be, a fitting place for all the good work that you do. And I really hope, inshallah, that you raise the funds that are required for this wonderful building so that your terrific work can continue. And I also bring you the good wishes and full support of my predecessor as your Member of Parliament, Humphrey Malin, CBE. He is sorry that he can't be with you this evening, but I'm in great touch with Humphrey. He is in good spirits. His wife, Lynn Malin, actually works for me 3 days a week in Parliament, so I'm very much in close touch with the Malins family. She works incredibly hard, and it's not difficult to see how successful Humphrey was when you have such a successful lady behind him. But you will be interested to learn that Humphrey is into the final 6 contestants for the Conservative nomination for the Police and Crime Commissioner for Surrey. So it will be interesting to see. be interesting to see if he secures that nomination a little bit later this year, because we may just have Humphrey Malin's back in elected office as our police commissioner for Surrey, which I think would be a good thing. But he sends his best regards and good wishes, and thanks you all, as you know, for all the support that you gave him over those many years when he was your Member of Parliament, just as I thank you for your prayers and support as your Member of Parliament today. So Dr. Naqvi, Mr. Shah, Dr. Hamid, thank you very much indeed for inviting me here this evening. It's been a wonderful pleasure to be part of this event. I wish you well with all of your good work, and I wish you well, inshallah, that we will have this magnificent new building. It will be such a fitting place to continue all the work that you do for this community and across Woking, all the cohesion and integration that we wish to see in the years ahead. You are a really important part of our working community, and I'm sure that together, with the help of the Council and our councillors as well, we will have much more to celebrate in the future. Thank you very much.
Most of people in an excellent, especially Olympics and more Have you watched our Queen celebration today, the Jubilee celebration? I watched it from Galaxy to an end of a covered bridge. I hope you both have watched it. This is our country, and we have countries every day, and this is our Queen. We also celebrated the birthday of our Holy Mom and also Jubilee together. So 3 cheers for Queen. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Mr. Rashid Sahib from Vita Road. Mr. Rashid Sahib from Vita Road, you just won an overhead projector. Thank you very much. The next prize, I think the numbers I'll read out next time, sorry. Ticket number 0986. 0986, that's Mr. Rashid Sahib from Vita Road. You've won a HDMI projector. Please stay seated, you can collect the prizes at the end. Okay, this is heating up now, getting exciting. The next prize is a good one. It's a microwave. Your wives will love that. Can you imagine going home with a microwave? Okay, so Dr. Hunt, please, kick in. This is for a lovely microwave. It's just over there's a Kenwood, it's not okay, so the ticket number is 2008. Mrs. A. Raza of 5 Pollard Road, Woking. You know who that is? Can we have a hand? MashaAllah, very well done, congratulations. If I could have just a guard coming to the stage. We'd like some new people just to get their hands in there so everybody knows this is fair. It's not a family affair. In fact, my family's donated the skeptics there in the front. just overhead. It's a really heavy, thick rug. Looks very expensive. It goes to ticket number 3410, Mr. Majinder Singh. I think this is my number. Okay, so the carpet's coming back. Before there's a twist, and then a little other twist. You got the note back? So, the plot has thickened. The carpet is back. We have the next day, fucking call it, and then you spin it and bring it out. Okay, so for the carpet, ticket number 3008, Shagufta Nazreen from 34 Al-Asr, Upper Park Road, I think. That's M14 SRH. Looks like it's Manchester. Congratulations. Does anybody know who that is? We have a winner. Is that the winner? I know, sorry, it's stalking. Towards the same. Okay, so the next, I just remind you all, if we get a ticket and we don't know who it is and they're not here, we have to telephone them, we'll call them and then we'll award the prize later. The next, so the next tickets will be, sorry, we've got the guys here, they're warming up. The next ticket will be dished out here by Doctor, who's got a Doctor agrees, I should know that because he done my son's stick. Which is done very well. So anyway, Dr. Greason has a great function happening on the 7th. If you can just give us a few words on what we're doing.
Thank you very much. On the 7th of July is the annual general meeting of Ashram Welfare Hospital of Peel, the charity, and we do every year. That is the third annual general meeting here at G-Well. I didn't know that you and anybody who is interested, please contact me or Arvid and it's online, so we can make arrangements for you to come here to the practical position. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Idris. So before you go, Dr. Idris, a big round of applause for Mr. Idris. We would like you now to go out the next prize, which is 10 rings. I think you can take 10 of these tickets. There are 10 antique rings which are over there. Look, yeah, it looks like 10 rings. So I need you to slowly pick out one, pass it to Hamid, then spin it again, pick out another, pass it to Hamid, and we'll go like that. So these are the next 10. Okay, let's move away the first one, spinning again these. The first ring goes to Mr. Imran Jaffrey. The next ring will go to, it just says MJ here, it's ticket number 1267. Ticket number 1267. Is that anybody we know? Okay, so we've got a telephone number, we'll contact you for that ring. Well done. So the next ring, I don't know which one am I on now? 3? 2. So this will be the third ring. Sorry, if someone can come forward and take so the third ring will go to Dr. M. Raza. Ticket number 1931. 1931. Dr. Raza 1931. Congratulations on winning a ring. The next prize, if you can... One second. 1116. Is it Hadley Shah? Hey, you just won a ring. Well done. It's a very nice one. I think I actually. Look at the guy on the precious stone. The next ticket for a ring is ticket number 1527. Ticket number 1527. This is Maruna, look at me. That's my brother-in-law, I think. And my sister, my niece. Well done. Yeah, just let me come forward. Let's see your face. Big round of applause for my brother-in-law there. I didn't pull that out, by the way, just in case you're panicking. Next ring now from one, it's Essex actually. Ticket number 0393. Ticket number 0393. It's Naveed Mirza, I think, or Mirza, from 83 South End Road, Grays, Essex. Anybody? Okay. It's Naveed Mirza. 0393. Is anyone know what it is? Okay, we'll call them. That's, I think, the sixth ring now, right? This is number 7. Ring number 7 goes to ticket number 1141. 1141. I think I know this guy very well. It's Mr. Asad Raza. 2 top name, St. Murray. Asad Raza. Okay, look at that. He's just freshly shaved his head there. Congratulations. The next ring, I think this is the exit now, and then we'll get to something more serious prizes. Without putting this down actually. I'm an honest lady, so very careful, I didn't ask you that. Good prizes. Ticket number 1961, Zahir Abbas from Fairbank Friars. Rise! Dave! There you go, take the ticket. You just won yourself a ring. Okay. One more ring I've been told by my beautiful assistant, Brother Harvey. The number for this ticket is 4357. Nazreen from, I think, London, NP19 OBX. Nazreen. Does anybody know Nazreen? Okay. They will be contacted by phone and we will give them their prize if they wish to accept. Are you doing it properly? It's the first thing you're doing. Okay, the next ring is a fit, isn't it? It's Hamid Bassoon. That was very lucky. Hamid's called out his own name, which we weren't prepared for, and that isn't really good. He's got himself a lovely ring. Okay, moving on now. That's 10 rings which you've all got now. Just word in, we just raised £4,000 from the auction we did earlier. So thank you very much for everyone. Congratulations. So my husband saying he's got so much money, he can't count it. I don't know whether he's talking about his personal fortune or... Okay, he's talking about the donation money, just to clarify. So he's saying there's a lot of money there, so there's extra money to be donated, which is still being counted. So in addition to the 4,000. A lot of checks. 11,000 we're predicting it could be in addition to the 4,000. So, mashallah, the community's done very well raising these funds. Next prize is a big one. It's a dental treatment treatment. I've got times 2 there, so I'm presuming it's 2 different dental treatments. Is that correct? So again, Dr. Hamid, who's really given a lot to that. I'm going to add it up later and tell you all. But 2 dental whitening treatments. And I know a lot of the men here, they've got some issues with the teeth. No? Okay. No drum roll. The next ticket is number 2395. That's Zara A. Somji. Zara A. Somji. It's spelled Zara with an E. And I think they're from London. So they just want themselves a dental whitening treatment, which is in Woking. So if you know her, you can ask her to give that to me. I think friends are going together. It's all those cigarettes over here. Get the white now. The next teeth whitening treatment goes to. Is that right? Ticket number 0447. It goes to Anthony. I don't know who Anthony is. You will. You. Who's you? You might as well give that to one of us. We've done a lot more work than you and your friend. Okay, now what's fair is fair. I think Sergeant's friend has won teeth whitening treatment. Well done. And that's a good effort from Sergeant for getting people from outside the community to donate to. Well done. The next prize. I want to win one of these myself. I want to do this slowly so you can see. The next prize is an iPhone donated by Zagreb from Bury. I think please mine on the bottom of it. It's an iPhone 4, brand new box. It's another shower apparently. Oh, maybe not one we know very well. It's ticket number 1332, Fizar Shah. Does anybody know who that is? Put your hand up. MashaAllah, well done. You just won an iPhone 4. Congratulations. The next prize. Now this is a really good one. It's a brand new laptop donated by the one and only legend there, Muhammad Ali in the back. So he said it's up to £300. So if you try giving you one cheaper when you get to the store, do not accept. It's going to be 300. So if we can have another hand up, the next winner for a £300 brand new laptop. Can't look though. And it's so suspicious, we've actually checked them, just in case I slip one out of my sleeve. So the next winner is Dr. M. Raza, ticket number 1933. Dr. M. Raza, 1933. Okay, if somebody knows who it is, come and find us at the end. You've got a telephone number there, they will get their prize. I can assure you that I just held up my iPad last time. And if they don't want it, I think they'll handle it. I think that. Alright, the next prize is the big one. I want everyone to see this because this is a big one. It's a Ziyarat ticket, or you can have a return to £350 cash. One more spin and a drum roll.
The iPad.
Oh, sorry, where's the iPad? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't miss the iPad. Okay, sorry, one last prize before the iPad. I'm just trying to build up the suspense, and I'm trying to pay attention to who else is paying attention. So one's fine. The next prize is an iPad. It's not the Ziyarat trip, sorry about what I just said, I don't want to confuse you. This is an iPad now, coming over here. An iPad goes to... It's not a working address, it's ticket number 1325. Ticket number 1325, Danja Musiafa. It's not me, I can talk, you can't write. That's it. Southall, Dania from Walthamstow, Dania Mustafa, something like that, from Walthamstow. We have to take it, we've got to take it, and we'll contact this person. They just want an iPad. It's a shame they're not from Woking, so all that to them. I support my local community. The next prize, this is the big one now. Sorry about that. Ziara ticket or £350 cash should be yours right now. Let's have it. I'm watching you and you're watching me, which is good. This is serious now. I can feel the heart pounding. It's not Woking again, it's Fundraising 1181. Ticket number 1181 from Radcliffe. Fundraising, who is this? Who is it? Does anyone know who that is? Is that you? Your relative? A friend? A friend. Okay, that's alright. Friend from Bury. Well done. It's a Ziara ticket. Again, thank you for getting tickets sold to people outside our community.
Very Manchester. Very Manchester.
I've been asked if anyone wants to donate the prices back, they can do so. I think that's a bit unfair. The next ticket. This is the final one now. I want to build up a little bit of suspense here. This is actually an Umrah ticket. And it's either an Umrah ticket or £400 cash. So this is the number one prize of the evening. And for all of you, who want to visit Umrah sometime, I hope you've invested heavily in this raffle, because here it comes. The winner of this year's best prize, the number one prize, the Umrah ticket, which was donated by Quick Money, Mr. Harkins. Just before I read it out, I forgot to thank my uncle again, Uncle Steve, who donated the Ziara tickets, which was one earlier from someone in Bury, and he was also in hospital, so we'd like to thank him. If his sons can convey the message, that would be lovely. Yes, absolutely. Yes, love, salawat, Uncle Steve in London. My hands are not in my pocket, I just opened it. He's already seen it. Do you remember what it was? Don't say that, House, it's really bad. Okay. Ticket number 2319, Raja Walji. Raza Walji, sorry, Raza Walji. Is he there? Is Raza here? Is that you?
Must be London.
No, so sorry, Raza Walji. It doesn't say where he's from, it's outright number. There's just one Umrah ticket or £400 cash. Thank you very much for participating. It was very nice of you all to do. We haven't finished yet, please, so don't leave. I'd like to thank everybody once again. I'd like to thank Dr. Fazila, Mulana Naqvi, the boys Imran Jaffrey, Qasr Shah, Imran Jaffrey, Rizwan Shah, Nasser Shah Bilal, Yasser, all these boys for helping build this mosque. Zaga has been helping donate money. Every single one of our guests here has given contributed openly, no plans, and not wanted anything in return. God bless you all, and may Allah give you a long life. And thank you very much for helping us build this together.